This is my review for Guacamelee on the Nintendo Switch. It's a Metroidvania combat platformer where you play as a Mexican luchador libre, kind of a Mexican wrestler with a mask, and it's hilarious and it's fun, and there's tributes to other games in there like Mario Brothers and Zelda and Metroid and all sorts of great references to movies and video games, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I knew I would enjoy it, and the benefit of this is that they do sell a physical cartridge that has both games, Guacamelee 1 Super Turbo Championship Edition, which is a nice reference to Street Fighter, and then also Guacamelee 2, and it's complete on the cart. Everything, all the DLC for Guacamelee 1 and 2 are on there, so it's a fantastic value. You can also buy these games online on the eShop separately, but I thought it was a great game. I thought it was great. The graphics, it's 2D, kind of a flat papercraft look, but it really plays in well to that that Day of the Dead style Mexican culture. Very vibrant colors. It really lends itself well. I'm gonna give graphics a 9. Gameplay is fantastic. The controls work great. Everything is perfect. I'm just very bad at it. But every time I thought I pushed the wrong button, it turned out I pushed the wrong button. Like it did every command I told it to do when I told it to do it. I'm just bad at the timing. So I feel like the gameplay here is also going to get a 9. I know this game is going to turn out really. This review is going to be really high. Audio, I'm also giving it a 9. I would almost give it a 10. I would almost give it a 10 if it had voice acting. If it had a voice acting, I would give it a 10. There was only one part of voice acting I heard, and that was an evil laugh coming from the witch. I forgot her name already. But the Mexican music, the traditional horns, and the mariachi style music was there, and it was good, and it wasn't like repetitive. It changed depending on the level you were in. As far as like the sound effects go, they're kind of over the top, but that's exactly what you need out of this game. I loved it. The story. This is where I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. I'm gonna give the story so far a 7. I know that sounds kind of cruel, but it's not supposed to be a story-driven game. You're not supposed to like be really invested. There's no twists and turns and anything. It's exactly what it appears to be. You're a guy who died, and now he comes back. If you've seen, there's an animated movie called The Book of Love that's kind of a very similar concept, except in this world it's not about bullfighting, it's about luchadors, Mexican wrestlers. So it's a similar idea, and I think I really think you would enjoy it. I feel like it's an enjoyable game. It's a fun game to play. I found out that there is 2-player and 4-player co-op. You could play this 4 players all at once if you really wanted to, which is very, very strange for a Metroidvania. So I enjoyed playing with the skins, and each skin has its own different ability. You can even play as the enemies, so you have playable bosses right from the get-go. Like at the very first opportunity I got to change characters, I could change into one of the mini bosses, one of the sub bosses, and play as them with their own unique moveset and their own set. It was just a lot of fun. It was just yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna give this game overall, my chart says 8.5. I would probably round up to a 9. I really would. But like I said, the story was just kind of bland.